Hey guys, it's Sarah here on TFL, and today I have a mile per gallon challenge. I want to see what I can eke out of this 2018 Nissan Rogue all-wheel drive. I have a feeling I can get a lot better than what this thing is rated at. So I'm going to start here at Colossal Cave in Tucson, Arizona, which is far on the east side. And I'm going to drive clear across the city to Gates Pass on the west side and see just what kind of miles per gallon I can get out of this car. Alright, now this challenge, I could employ a bunch of techniques that would cheat, so to speak, to get me better miles per gallon, like folding in the mirrors or airing up the tires really high or taping up the whole front of the car with 3M painter's tape, but I'm not going to do any of those techniques. What I'm going to do is just drive the car. I am going to try my hardest to use techniques that will achieve the best miles per gallon, which I'll discuss as I'm driving this Rogue, but I just want to see what I can achieve with this car. Now this Nissan Rogue is the SL all-wheel drive model, and it is rated 25 miles per gallon city, 27 combined, and 32 on the highway. We're going to get going. I'm going to reset the meter on the gauge cluster, and we're just going to use the real world miles per gallon gauge on the car. If there was a gas station right close to me, I would fill up the tank and we'd do the method of seeing how much gas was actually used across the duration of the trip. But because of the location I'm at here on top of Colossal Cave, there's no gas station within a reasonable driving distance. We're just going to use the gauge that is on the car. It may be slightly inaccurate, but just for this test, it's trying to make this as real world as possible. Oh. Run little, what is that, a bird? It's a rabbit, it's a baby rabbit. No way, it's a baby rabbit. Oh, he's so cute. I don't want to squish you, rabbit. And we're off. Now, I just have to say, full disclosure, I did have to drive this route twice today. I drove this entire distance twice just so I could film it because I can't stop along the way to film my B-roll. So this trip right now is going to be uninterrupted, no stops, no pulling over to shoot B-roll of the car. It is purely just to see what I can get for a mile per gallon reading. Coming up on my first set of lights, I'm at 51.2 miles per gallon. The technique I've been using is I like to think that there's an egg under the gas pedal. So whenever I touch the gas pedal, I'm very gentle with my foot. I just barely give it enough gas to keep it going, keep my momentum going. Granted, these hills have been helping a ton. But all right, here we are at this first light, and there's cars stopped at it, but it is green. Oh, come on. Come on. No! All right, I have to stop. All right, there we go. I didn't really stop. I got down to about 3 or 4 miles per hour. All right, here we go. Coming up on Interstate 10 right now, down to 44.9 miles per gallon. Now this is gonna be a challenge right here. All right, here goes nothing. Now I gotta ease into the throttle, just gently. Ooh. See, and this is what I don't get. You hear the transmission simulates a shift. Now Nissan does use a CVT transmission in the Rogue all-wheel drive. And what I don't understand is the way they program the transmission, it simulates shifts because most people like the sensation of feeling their car change gears. They're just accustomed to it. But if you're going for optimum fuel economy, it's kind of going against what you're trying to achieve by simulating shift points. If you want optimum fuel economy, you want to keep this thing in the peak power band at all times and have it as smooth as possible. So I don't understand what Nissan was doing by putting those simulated shift points in there. It's going against what you're trying to achieve. I don't know. This little eco meter on the gauge cluster though, when I have it in eco mode, which is really weird where they place the buttons for the eco and sport mode, it's like down by your left knee. It's kind of out of sight, out of mind. but it's probably because honestly I saw no difference between Sport and Eco in this car. It drives exactly the same regardless if you're in Sport or Eco. So, wow, oh, miles per gallon are going back up actually. 75 miles per hour. It's dropped down to 39 right now. See if I can maintain while I'm on the interstate. I'm gonna be on the interstate now for about 10 or 15 miles or so. So, we shall see. Traffic's starting to get heavy on I-10 though. Right now we're averaging 40.4 miles per gallon. So it's gone up on the interstate. We're in a 65 mile per hour zone right now and I'm doing exactly 65 miles per hour. So let's see. I know there's some uphill sections and a little bit of a city section I'm gonna go through here in a minute. So we're definitely gonna have combined driving on this route here pretty soon. I really like what Nissan did with the blind spot monitoring. What they did was they put the light on the little plastic mirror cap on the inside of the door. So I don't actually have to look out the car to see the orange light for blind spot monitoring. It's right here on the corner of the A-pillar. So it's right in my peripheral. It's really smart where they located that. I'm at the first light now. Unfortunately, this Rogue is not equipped with start-stop technology, so it's going to keep running. I guess I could turn my air conditioning off, but that wouldn't be real world. If you live in Tucson, you don't ever turn your air conditioning off. Oh, it's green. I wasn't stopped for too long. Oh, this is good. Still says 43.7. We're good, but I got quite a few more lights up ahead. Oh no, no. I'm not gonna make it through this light. No. No, no, I didn't make it through the lights. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm the first car. There's no way I could get through. These guys are actually not even clear through the intersection. That's dangerous. 43.5, it's gonna drop quite a bit. Oh, sad. No, a second red light. No. I probably sat at those lights for a combined 4 minutes and it dropped me down to 42.5 miles per gallon. The suspense is real. I'm even like kind of, I'm nervous and I've already done this route once. I don't know what it's gonna be. So a little technique that I've been employing when I get to stoplights, I've been slowing down and gradually coming up to the light so that way there's less time that I'm gonna be sitting at a standstill at the lights. And then when I go to take off from the light, instead of just mashing the gas, which doesn't really do a whole lot in this thing, to be honest, I just ease into the throttle and I pay attention to where the cars are going ahead of me. So if it looks like they're gonna be stopping ahead, I try not to give it too much gas because then I know I'm gonna be braking, and braking is going to lower my overall mile per gallon score at the end. So we're down to 41.6 right now. We're heading into the uphill section going to Gates Pass. It's gonna be interesting. My miles per gallon average is plummeting right now because I'm going up so many hills and I'm averaging like 25, 30 miles per hour through a lot of this. So, oh, come on, let's do it. Oh, this downhill section is gonna help so much. You guys want to know what the final number was? Final score, 38.1 miles per gallon. I really enjoyed this challenge. What do you guys think? Would you like to see another mile per gallon challenge? I will see you guys soon with another video here on TFL. Bye!